So this is Radical Red 4.0 Dark Monotype run versus Lorelei. So she has the Rain team, and I know I need to start off with my Prankster duo to get up some screens and to burn that Poliwrath right away. So I got the light screen, so now I will weaken Politoad's attacks, and Poliwrath is now weakened from the burn. So from here on, I want to get up a Reflect just to get double screens, and Toxic that Politoad so I can whittle it down with some status. So overall, this dark type mono run was probably the easiest one out of all the ones I've done so far. Really fast. Dark is just a powerful type. Early game, I didn't see a lot of problems, and it was just a really fun run overall. So I switch in with the Rocky Helmet Overqwil, who will weaken the Poliwrath even more. And Overqwil was one of the mons I wanted to use the most since it got added to Radical Red. It's such a cool design. I never got to play Legends Arceus, so this is my first time using it, and it is a really, really good defensive wall. I also wanted to use the Mega Absol because I have not been able to use it since it was added to or in any of my Radical Red runs, because it with the new fairy typing, it is a very cool thing. So bundle comes in, but its Focus Sash is broken from the spikes, and I just do double attack on it to try to take it down as quick as possible. So Toxic is doing its work and is whittling both mons down, and I should have Destiny Bond at some point to take one of these guys out, but it's no big deal because even without killing them, I know Toxic is going to do enough damage for them to die next turn. So here I'm debating who to bring in, and I go Hydreigon. So I know the Wake is a threat, so I immediately try to Draco Meteor it. It protects, which is a bummer, and I should have healed with the Sableye, but no big deal. So Absol comes in, and I'm able to get a Sucker Punch off on the Kyogre. So now its Water Spout is much weakened, like way weaker. Draco Meteor, Choice Scarf, Hydreigon, one-hit KOs a Walking Wake, which is a great start. His Water Spout does basically no damage, and now he just has the Mega Swampert left, who I know I can just take out with some Sucker Punches and some Draco Meteors. So overall, this was one of the tougher battles. This one and Bruno were the two toughest, but overall, not that difficult compared to like my bug run, which I did last time. Now it is time to face Bruno's fighting type team. So this team was a threat for my dark types, obviously, because fighting is super effective. So first things first, I switch in a Focus Sash on the Kingambit because Assault Vest is pretty useless against these physical attackers. So I Parting Shot the Infernape, switch into Kingambit because I need to get that Focus Sash in before he can set up his rocks. So he's going for rocks now, and I use the Psycho Cut to bring him down to his Focus Sash. So Sucker Punch is an easy KO there, and now he brings in the big threat Zacian. So I Iron Head it just to do as much damage as I can. He goes up for Swords Dance, which is great. I go down to Sash from his close combat and get another Iron Head off, almost take it out, but Sucker Punch is able to finish it off. So I should have Sucker Punched here with the Kingambit, but I wasn't faster, no big deal. Now I bring in the Absol because I want to get off a fairy type attack. So Mega Absol is a mon I've never been able to use before, and especially with the fairy type added, it is a really, really cool Pokemon in Radical Red. Play rough, one-hit KOs, awesome. Mega Luke comes in, and I know I can't take it out, so I just want to get as much damage with Sucker Punch. He weakens himself with the close combat, which is great for me. Choice Scarf Hydreigon outspeeds, Earth Power does the rest. So now Iron Valiant is faster than my whole team. I think it's even faster than my Choice Scarf Hydreigon. Moonblast takes me out. It's okay. I knew I needed to sack somebody for that, and Hydreigon was a good choice. Overqwil comes in, and I'm able to survive one hit, I know, and just praying the Gunk Shot doesn't miss. It one-hit KOs. Awesome. Now he has Urshifu left. Weakens himself with a close combat. I bring in Sableye because I totally forgot about Prankster not affecting dark types, so I basically just sacrifice Sableye for no reason. Grimmsnarl comes in. I'm not sure if I can one-hit KO it, so I get up the Reflect, able to live two more close combats, and now Play Rough is an easy one-hit KO. So Bruno was a tough battle, but I was able to take him out. Now it is time to fight Agatha's team. So this was probably the easiest battle of the Elite Four because bunch of ghost types, so it's good for me. Get up the light screen, he taunts me, so I can't parting shot out. Try to get some damage on play rough, hoping it's the Dark Zoroark, but he switches into Goldango. I switch out to Kingambit, take the Thunder Wave, and now I just want to get some damage off. Iron Head does barely anything, but I know it can live one attack because of my Assault Vest, so I just go for the Brick Break, and I'm able to take out the Chi-Yu. So now he has the Marshadow out. I just want to get some damage up, go for the Sucker Punch. He basically heals up with the Drain Punch, so that's okay. But I will know I got my Prankster Sableye to burn it. So now that he's burned, he's not that big of a threat, the Marshadow. He starts bulking up though, which is kind of scary. So I decide to switch in here to Overqwil to get an Intimidate off and hope he goes for more Drain Punches, so that way I can get Rocky Helmet Chip. He's burned. He's still going for these bulk ups, which isn't good for me. I set up a Spikes just in case he's got more Focus Sash guys in the back. And then I think I just decide to flip turn out because I know he won't kill me in one hit, so getting off a Destiny Bond isn't really likely. He takes me around half with the Drain Punch, but takes Rocky Helmet and Burn Chip. I flip turn out, go back into Sableye, I believe. Oh no, I go into the Hydreigon here. And here, I know he's going to go for another Drain Punch. So I think I switch out to either Overqwil or Sableye. Yeah, back into Overqwil, get more Rocky Helmet and more Burn Chip on him. And then eventually I switch into Sableye, who is able to try to knock him off. I thought I could get the kill, couldn't finish it. I can't heal up with Recover, so he takes me out with the Shadow Sneak. And now I switch in, so we both die there, which is okay. Switch into Grimmsnarl. I know he's going to go for that Make It Rain. I'm able to live one with Light Screen, and then I'm able to Reflect up. So now I have both screens up, max turns because of the Light Clay, and his balloon is broken for Goldango. So Earth Power is more than enough to take out Goldango. And I know since Mega Gengar goes to the ground, loses Levitate, Earth Power can kill it. He misses a Focus Blast, which is amazing for me. Earth Power finishes it off. Now I know Earth Power isn't going to do what it's needed. So switching to Overqwil, weaken his attack a little bit, but he gets off the Dragon Dance, so now he should be faster than my Hydreigon. But thanks to the Reflect, I don't think he's going to be doing much damage to me. Yeah, nothing. Draco Meteor finishes it off, and from here on, I just keep spamming. Now I am battling Lance. So this was a tough battle because it has the Primal Dialga. I know he's going to try to taunt me, and I don't think I want to set up screens yet, so I just Parting Shot to weaken this Aerodactyl, and I go into my Absol, who has a Steel type attack for it. So he taunts me, can't get up any Swords Dances, unfortunately. Mega Absol, though, has great attack regardless, so Cut, or it lives the Stone Edge because it's weakened, and Cut takes him down to barely any HP, where a Sucker Punch is easy to finish him off. So he didn't get his rocks up, which is nice, because I do a lot of switching in this battle. Here, I don't know what I want to take a Melmetal hit, so I think I just end up sacking the Absol. Earthquake is enough to take me out, but I get a little bit of Sucker Punch damage. Sableye comes in. I need to burn this thing because its just attack is so massive. Get the burn off, and then from here on, I think I just do some Recover and Burn Stalling, because this Melmetal and Dialga were both huge threats. Melmetal was always a threat. Here, I think I go for one more Recover here, or I decide to, Recover again, heal up a little more, trying to just waste his double Iron Bashes, hoping for miss, not even sure if that move can miss, never used it. But I'm getting more Burn Chip, and then I end up switching in to the Kingambit, who I know can take some hits, and I finish him off with the Brick Break and the Burn Kill. So Kingambit's out, he weakened me, but his couldn't do much. Dragonite, I probably should have broke the multi-scale, but I decided to switch in to Overqwil to intimidate it. Think he's going for another Earthquake, but he decides to switch out, and he decides to Dragon Dance up, And now he's faster than my Hydreigon. And I gave him the weakness policy, but I still was able to live the wing attack with 5 HP, which is really, really nice. So I switch out because I need Hydreigon for the end game. Aeroblast does basically nothing to my Kingambit, but Earth Power kills me. So now I switch into Grim to get more screens up. So having screens for the entire playthrough with the Grimmsnarl was really, really useful. The screens in general with the light clay are so helpful. Play rough takes him down to almost out, but I'm not sure what he's going to do here, if I should set up a reflect or if I should just go for another play rough, and I end up just doing that. He switches to Dialga for some reason. I get tiny damage on it, and then I just set up a reflect while he kills me with the flash cannon. So I have both screens up, and then I intimidate off on the Primal Dialga, just set up the spikes because I know he's going to roar time me out. I can't do anything with them. Switch into Hydreigon, and I can't lose. Is low enough to where any attack will kill me, so I get that Destiny Bond off, which is super, super helpful. Now Hydreigon is in here, 5 HP, 2 Mons left, but I know I'm faster because I have the Draco Meteor. So I'm able to one-hit KO the Mega Salamence, which is super, super cool. And now I'm just hoping Draco doesn't miss, or else Iron Jug will kill me, but it lands and I get the win. Lands, always tough. Now I'm facing the champion with my Dark team, and this battle was pretty easy because Kingambit is just a beast with the Assault Vest. So start off with the light screen because I know he's going to U-turn out into that Eternius monster. Parting Shot to weaken his attacks, and go into Kingambit, who I know is immune to the poison type attack. He flamethrowers and it does virtually nothing. So my Psycho Cuts are an easy 3-hit KO, but I Sucker Punch to get finish him off quicker. He brings in Yveltal. I still have that light screen up, so he decides to go for Sucker Punches, which do nothing. And Iron Head is a good 3-hit KO. So when I go for the Sucker Punch once, it's wasted because he's faster, but then I Iron Head him anyways. No worries. Crawdaunt comes in. I know the fighting type attack is coming, so that's why I have a ghost type on this team. Ghost Dark, just a great typing. Spiritomb, Sableye, 2 of the coolest mons ever. I burn the Crawdaunt. He's got the Lumberry, so then his Flare Blitz just totally wrecks me, but at least he takes a little bit of chip. Switch into the Grimmsnarl to get up another Reflect. He barely survives, but now I have able to get up both screens with the light clay. And then I go in for Hydreigon, who I know is faster. Draco Meteor finishes it. And then he switches into Metagross. So I go into my Overqwil, Intimidate to weaken his attack. Meteor Mash does nothing, and he's just taking Rocky Helmet Chip for every Meteor Mash. Set up a couple layers of spikes because I know I want to weaken that Ditto. Eventually, it's going to be a problem. So he keeps Meteor Mashing. I flip turn out just so I can possibly get a Destiny Bond off later on something. Kingambit comes in, Sucker Punches for the kill, and Furmiosa takes a little chip damage. Sucker Punch does a lot of damage because this thing is made of glass. He killed me with the close combat, but then I bring back in the Overqwil, who I think might kill it with the Rocky Helmet, but he lives with like 1 HP, but U-turns out. So now that the Ditto's out and I have no one out, he has to waste a turn to copy or to imposter my guy. So I switch in to Hydreigon because I want him to go for the Dragon attack. That is what I'm hoping. Dragon attack me. He kills me with the Draco Meteor, which is great because now I got Mega Absol, who's a fairy type and is immune to Draco. So I am able to Swords Dance up. It doesn't really matter. It's going to die to anything, and the Furmiosa is going to die to the spikes anyways. So Mega Absol finishes off. This whole Dark run was really fun, really quick. Just Dark is an amazing type, and I had a lot of fun with this type, and thank you for watching.